Good morning, Mr. Ambassador.
Good morning. Nice to be here again.
The election in Israel is over, and as always, the results are very interesting. Could you share some of your views on the outcome?
Well, I think Israelis were surprised, let alone those that were following events from overseas as we do from Sweden. I think that the expectations to see a right-wing type of political map getting bigger was not the case at the end of the day, and I think that the center-left political map has been strengthened through these elections. It is something that would bring about a new government that would have, of course, to take into considerations all those expressions of the people to a better and more equal social life in Israel, economy life in Israel, the middle class in Israel said or casted his vote in such a manner that is consistent with social justice manifestations that we had about a year and a half ago in the summer of 2011. So I think it's going to be interesting, it's going to be different than expected, and many that thought that we'll have a very right-wing type of government found this to be a little different.
And it seems that besides the Israelis' interest in the peace process, the two major issues influenced the elections very much. The need for social change and the participation of all citizens in society. Why is this?
Well, I think, as we mentioned, the middle class that actually pays high taxes and covers the cost of social welfare to other elements in society, Orthodox, ultra-Orthodox, Arab society, feels that it's about time to have a better distribution of the wealth in Israel, and the taxpayer is eager to see some more justice done. So I think this is expressed in the results of the election, and the interesting thing is that we will have 52 new members of parliament as a result of these elections. I think it's a record high in Israel. It's almost 50% of all members of parliament changing as a result of this procedure, which means the people in Israel is looking for a change. In this sense, it's a domestic, local, social, economical type of change. But I think this touches also the peace process, and I think that it would bring about a government that would have a better common denominator that would answer the possibilities to have a dialogue with the Palestinians.
And how does the result of the election influence Israel's current challenges?
Well, I think it's a very encouraging result, because the people went out to the streets. The people said, not as in these elections, I mean earlier than that, the manifestations were very clear. The feeling most Israelis got in the last year and a half as a result of the operation in Gaza and other things that the nation was dealing with, else than the social justice, that this is a dormant type of thing, but apparently it wasn't. This is something that existed, and many people just waited for the elections to take place and to introduce some change. And the voting shows the eagerness of the Israeli, especially touching the middle class, for such a change. The fact that we have a new party, Yesh Atid, that actually got its support mainly from the middle class, is a very good indication. The fact that the Labour Party that is talking about social justice got an additional 2 seats over the 11 they have, over the 13 they have 15. The fact that the left party merits doubled itself from 3 to 6, those are clear indications. But yet, it is the center-right party, Likud plus Israel Beitenu, that is the largest, and it seems that they would compose the new government. But of course, the demand for changes would be addressed.
Thank you very much for sharing your views with us.
My pleasure.